When it comes to getting shots for your videos, white balance is key, but that doesn't mean you're gonna get it right every single time. Sometimes our shots can be too cool or too warm, but there's no need to worry because today is day 2 of cracking the DaVinci Code. In today's episode, we're gonna be going over how to correct your white balance, because if you're still using temperature and tint, oh boy, do I have something to tell you. All right, so now that we're inside of Resolve, head over your balance node, and while holding Control, click on it, go down to Gamma and change it to Linear. If you guys don't know about Linear Gamma, essentially it's recreating how light and colors react in the real world inside of Resolve. So just because we have it set to linear, that doesn't mean we're going to jump down to temperature and tint and start making adjustments. What we're actually going to use is our gain wheel to make an adjustment, and it's really simple. But before we jump into that, I want to take a look at our scopes. So our scope right here, it looks really orange, and we're going to need to pull that out. So to do that, we're going to grab the dot in the center of the gain wheel and just drag it towards cyan. And as I do this, just watch the vector scope, watch the image. We're just so effortlessly removing all of that orange and yellow gunk that isn't supposed to be there. If we hold our dropper over the statues, it's sitting right in the middle of the vector scope. If I were to turn this off, you can see it's very much so pushed into the orange. Now, if we were to compare this to a temperature and tint adjustment, you're just going to see how much harder it actually is. So if I'm just pulling some blue into our image, it's going to get really purple. So let's push some green into there, and it looks not great in comparison to our linear gain adjustment. This looks so much more natural. So as you guys can tell, linear gain is by far the easiest, fastest, and most accurate way to adjust your white balance. So I don't know why anybody would choose to use temperature and tint in 2025, because